Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, please.
Anthony, I need to have a word with you. It's about tonight's election.
Yeah, I'm about to start my speech. This really isn't a good time.
But I don't mean to trouble you, but there seems to be a shortfall in the collection box. And weren't you in charge of collecting the money tonight?
If you don't mean to trouble me, Pastor, then don't.
Silly me. I miscalculated again. Funny how it seems to happen just about every time you collect the money, Mr. Socket.
If you don't mean to trouble me, Pastor, then don't.
No
As some of you might know, or some of you don't know, or most of you may absolutely have no idea, but some of you, well, anyway, tonight's dinner is being held in honor of the esteemed Reverend Peter Piper Porcupine, previous pastor of Pleasant Valley Pious Church in Pleasant Valley, Pennsylvania.
Thank you very much.
We'll give an address later in the program. Now, in the event of an emergency, the exits are located here and here. In the event of a fire, the extinguishers are located somewhere in the church, I'm not sure. In the event of a flood, your seat cushions can be used as a flotation device. In the event of a murder, wave your arms in the air and scream like a banshee.
On such a night, it isn't right. Your silence would suffice. But you called it right by making light of someone dying. Twice!
Thank you, Lorraine. Well, you know, such a night it is. The National Weather Service has advised us that there's a freak storm warning in this immediate area. They ask that everyone stay put for the next hour or so until the scare passes. But the good news is we have lots of good food.
But not enough marshmallow salad!
And hopefully you've been seated next to someone who will provide good company. So with that, here is Pastor Keogh to give a few words before we begin our main course.
Anyways, let's prepare our hearts for eating. I mean, let's maybe give thanks for the words that speak of what we received so far, but yet not of what we're receiving.
Quiet sakes!
Please allow me, Pastor, as a parent, you've been overwhelmed with the problems that have presented, what with the omission of marshmallow salad from the menu and all. Now, I would be pleased as punch to help. So, let us reflect on the blessings bestowed upon us especially the gift of employment, of which I currently do not possess. And I would be glad to take any ideas that you might have. Oh, have I given you one of my cards?
Yes, well.
Oh, and you know, now would be as good a time as any to give my presentation, don't you think? That's my card. Well, that's a shame. My card. Let me just see if I can find the bonds that bind us have bound us tightly, and together we have been bound by all those things that bind folks like yourselves together. One and all together as one group united under God, indivisible. Oh, sorry, wrong speech. If there's anything I have learned from growing up from childhood to adulthood and back again, is that united we are bonded, and divided we are not bonded. And broken bonds can never be mended, and by binding us all together, we are bound by bonds that bind us. Amen. And thank you.
I'm not sure I can follow this speech.
You mean that random group of words?
Well, thank you for your kind words.
More than usual, I don't know what to say.
Allow me, Pastor. All this talk of bonds has made me hungrier than a hound for a meal. Of course, it doesn't take much to get me hungry. Oh, jeepers, I can recall a certain cruise the wife and I took to Bermuda last winter. They said it was all you could eat, but once
You
we...
took that trip right after the Christmas fundraiser, didn't you, Mr. Socket?
I don't particularly catch your meaning, Pastor.
Oh.
Perhaps you and I could settle this later.
So proceed, please proceed, Mr. Socket.
Okay, so, how about if we just relinquish those pleasantries and get right to it? Let's eat. The servers will be around to bring your meals, and once you've been served, you may begin eating. Enjoy your meal.